Take the next right onto Nichols Sawmill Road.
If I can take the right. I don't know if I can take the right with these cars parked here without curbing these trailers. Maybe I can. I'm pretty good. I might make it.
Continue for 9 miles.
Yeah, I got it. All right. Okay, so it's going to be stop and go stoplight traffic for the next 10 miles, I guess. School zones, all this bullshit. That's wonderful. Fucking wonderful. Elm Street. No, don't listen to that one. I'm not paying attention to the dash one. The dash one's going to screw me up. It's trying to run me back around. I need to just take it down. Shut up. Don't even look at it. I've fell for that before, fallen for that before. Be going along thinking I should be following my GPS, and I'm looking at the GPS on the dash, but I'm following the GPS on my phone. And they're two different things, sending me different ways. I have fallen for that before. Not today. Not today. This is a nightmare. They should pay extra for just coming into this region. When you get into the Houston Metroplex area, or whatever they want to call it, you know, when you get into the Houston traffic zone, you should get like hazard pay. Get super double extra hazard pay. And now we got school buses to worry about. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, you gonna throw that stop sign out there? For God's sake. It's 1 in the afternoon. What the hell? 1 in the freaking afternoon and buses are running. Somebody tell me what's going on. Is this like the last day of school before Christmas or something? What a snarled up freaking mess. I guess it probably is. Good for you kids. I hope you don't have to go back till after New Year's. Enjoy your childhood while it lasts. As much as you can. So I go 7 miles on this, and then I go on Sanders Cemetery Road. This is sounding like a wonderful route. I just can't.
Take the next right onto Sanders Cemetery Road.
Just can't. How far do I have to go now? Let's see. As I get right and look down. Four miles. We're getting there. We're getting close. I think I'm going to run into trouble down here at the next intersection, though. So if I remember correctly, the road coming in this direction is like a non-stop raceway, and I'm going to have to get out and cross it, I think. May be wrong, but I'm afraid that's what's going to happen here. I'm afraid. Of course, it's not backed up 4 miles, so maybe maybe I'm thinking of a different road, but it's the road that it's on, so I think that is the road. I know going out that way would be easier if I didn't get into stop and go traffic, people going home from work, going out that way. That was a nightmare the last time I was down here. Oh my God. Just stop and go for 30 miles. You know, there's just too many people in this region for my tastes. I'm not saying there are too many people.
Turn left onto Tomball Road.
Oh good, there's a stoplight here. That's the saving grace of this. Okay. I was worried about it. I'm not saying there are too many people on the earth. I don't know. That's not my place to judge. But as far as places I like being, there are too many people here. Way more people here.
Take the next left onto Tomball Road.
Than I like being around. And would you quit interrupting me, lady? Seriously? I'm having a good rant here, and you keep breaking into it with your damn directions. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Keep it in control here. Try to anyway. I think I gotta wait till the next light to go anyhow. You know, gotta wait. Gotta sit and wait. Gotta sit and wait. That's how it is. Wintergreen gum, something you can't hardly get anymore. I think Trident is the only brand that still has wintergreen. Okay, maybe I can plug this in now. Set that back up. 3.1 miles, 1:30 p.m. So all of this traffic has cost me about half an hour. Not too bad really coming into this region, because I know anytime you get within 60, 70 miles of Houston, everything clogs up. It just does. It's just the reality of it.
Continue on Waller-Tomball Road for 3 miles.
Okay. I will. I'll do it. So evidently this is Waller-Tomball Road, I gather. I don't know how the hell I'm going to get out of here, but I'm not going back that way because I'm not going to sit in traffic all the way back to the interstate, which the interstate that way is quite a ways. It's like 20 miles, I think. So I'll probably go back into Tomball and go north if I can, without getting on the damn pay road. I'm still not getting on the pay road even if I don't have a trailer on. So I'm not going to do it. Killdeer's Texas Barbecue. Oh. .2 miles. Both GPS seem to agree. Essence seem to agree on that. It's almost 70 degrees out here. Christmas week in Houston, 70 degrees. Yeah. If a cajillion people didn't live here, and if driving across town wasn't like being beaten with chains and and having to pour salt in your wounds, it wouldn't be a bad place to live probably. But the traffic alone would be a deal breaker for me. I could not deal with this every day, which is a funny thing to say considering I drive for a living, but I don't drive in this shit for a living every day. I occasionally drive in super heavy city traffic, you know, on my way through, or just to pop in and drop something off and get the hell back out again. I would not want a steady diet of this. These people are used to this. They deal with this every damn day. I don't want to spend that much of my life sitting in traffic waiting for everybody else to do something, you know? It's just not my cup of tea. Nothing wrong with it if that's what you want to do, I guess. But I have no interest in it whatsoever myself. None. Absolutely none. Pulte Homes. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know they were still around. I worked for them in Craig, Colorado back in the late 70s, early 80s. I've done a lot of weird jobs. My job for them was prepping houses that were under construction to be painted. I didn't do it very long. I was really young and I was really bored, and it was really freaking cold because the house I was working in didn't have heaters in them yet, evidently. If they did, they wouldn't turn them on. So I didn't stick with that very long. And it seems to me like I had trouble getting paid too. I wasn't picky about jobs. I would take pretty much any job as long as I could get a paycheck. I didn't care.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
I didn't have like high aspirations to, grow up and be a lawyer or anything like that. There's our sign. Okay.
Take the next right, then turn right.
It doesn't even make any sense. How about if I just turn right into the driveway? How about that?
Turn right, then your destination will be on the left.
I have no idea where they're going to want me to go. This way. I remember it seems to me like the yardsmen were the cranky ones, and the lady in the office was nice. So I don't know where he wants me to go over here because the sign's telling me don't go. I'm going to leave it right here and go find out where they want these. Sticky freaking gum. My hands are not like super clean. Didn't get too filthy because I put my gloves on, but still, yuck. Right, I'm done. Done. Got my delivery done. And I don't want to go on toll roads, even if it means you freak out thing. Okay, I'm pointing due north right now. And my objective is to get home. Directions. Home. Start the route. It's wanting me to go left. I guess I better, because I know if I go right, I've got a toll road I've got to contend with. So if I can get out here, I will go left. All right, here we go. I don't want to go left because I know last time I came through it was a clusterfuck, but it was later in the day too. But this is like getting up on Christmas too, so I don't know what's going to be like the last work day of the week. I don't know. I just don't want to get caught in freaking rush hour, slow ass traffic trying to go home. Really don't. Really don't. 290. Okay, that makes sense. 13 miles to 290. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much where we're going. All right. And I've got to get fuel somewhere, but I'd like to hopefully make it back into a cheaper fuel zone before I do that. Because all of it's expensive down in here, seems to be. Everything I've seen anyway so far has been expensive. This is not where I thought I had delivered before. The place I delivered before was a different dealer in Tomball. It wasn't Big Tex Tomball. My cup is really super sticky. $3.45, that's not too bad. I could throw some on there at that price. Just a little bit. It's a crapshoot. It could be 30 cents cheaper down the road, or it could be $1 higher. There's just no rhyme or reason to it. It's kind of annoying that it's like this. Well, it's not kind of annoying, it's extremely annoying. Ignoring. Did I just create a new word? Ignoring? It's extremely annoying. Annoying. That's what it is. Freaking annoying. Okay. So this was a pretty uneventful drive, thank God. Got everything stowed away. Got my toolboxes locked. The only thing I didn't put back in the toolbox is my hitch. I just put it on the floor in the front seat over here. Hope I don't roll the truck, because if it hits me in the head, it'll kill me. So we will try not to have any rolling wrecks. I usually don't put that in the front of the truck for that reason, because it's dangerous, you know. But when I stop and fuel up, I'll transfer it to the toolbox over there. I just didn't want to block their driveway any longer than I already had blocked it for, because I'd been sitting there quite a while. Seems to me like last time I came through here, there was a fuel stop out here that was reasonable, so maybe it will be today too. We'll find out. We'll find out anyway. I'm going to be glad to get home tonight. It's going to be later tonight when I get home than I thought, because of all the traffic delays and having to stand around waiting for them to decide where they wanted those parked. He was being super nice. He wasn't being jerkish whatsoever. Just really nice. But he thought that they were going to stop what they were doing in the shop and come running out and unload the top trailer off that stack. And they never did. And then he came back out and he said, "I'm sorry." He said, "I realized they were on a deadline in the shop." I'm like, "Oh, no worries." So he said, "Well, can you just back them in over here?" So that's when I was doing all that backing up. Stuck it in there where he wanted it, which was, of course, the most awkward spot to back it into in the lot from where I started out. Never fails. But I got it in there where he wanted it, or close enough that he was happy with it anyway. He's just going to move it once he gets them unstacked anyhow. But, you know, whatever. They're not blocking his driveway, and they're out of the way of everybody that's got to be working. So I guess it's a good deal. So got the job done. Hopefully well done. I mean, I got him there on time, undamaged, and parked him where he wanted him. So I think that's a pretty successful deal. Pretty good. Okay, now fuel just went up 20 cents at this one. This might be the one I thought was cheaper before. $3.39 there. It's $3.39. Gah. And I can't get over there from here. I can't get there from here. Why is it 30 cents higher across the damn road? Across the frickin' street? This shit is so annoying. My God. I'll just wait. I've got probably 150 or 200 miles worth of fuel still on the truck. so there's no rush. I've got a full quarter of a tank. So, full quarter of a tank on this truck should be about 12 and a half, 13, 14 gallons. Somewhere in that vicinity. So, yeah. Just a decent cup of coffee. Really, seriously would. Haven't found any decent coffee today. Good coffee is really hard to come by in this part of the world. But you get down in the South, the deep, deep South, people don't really drink coffee, I guess, while they're out and about. They drink iced tea. I mean, it makes sense if you think about it. When it's hot, in a hot environment, people don't drink a lot of hot drinks. I mean, I do, but I'm an oddball. So I've been told. Could be. But it's like at convenience stores and stuff, they generally don't, a lot of them don't even have coffee. Like here and down in like Mississippi and Georgia, places like that, way, way south, a lot of them don't even have coffee at all. They just have cold drinks. So, it's a thing. What can I tell you? Okay, Circle K. How much is their fuel here? I can't see their damn sign. Oh, for God's sakes. $3.35. Oh, $3.45. See, they pull that crap where they have a cash price and a non-cash price. Screw that. I do not buy fuel where they do that lying crap of shit. They try and drag you in with the low price if they charge you the high price. I'm not doing that. They can piss off. Now, Sue, tell us how you really feel. I know, I just let it rip, don't I? I do actually have a filter. I don't say all the things I think. Believe it or not, I actually do have a self-limiting filter that will prevent me, hopefully, from saying anything too horribly catastrophic or too, you know, just too whatever. So I actually do. I just don't exercise it enough, evidently. I haven't been today, boy. I got off on a couple of rants today. I'm sorry about that. Of course, you probably never see them because I'll cut them out. Because I'm not going to subject you to that kind of stuff to begin with. Calm myself down again. I was talking about politics, and it got me hot under the collar. So I'm just not going to do it right now. Not going to do it. On my way home, my delivery was pretty successful, I think. I delivered them with no damage. That's number one. I actually got them to sign off on them. That's number two. And I parked them where they said they wanted them. That's number three. So I think I did okay. And, oh, they were on time. But I didn't give them a specific time. I just said I'll deliver them Wednesday afternoon. And voila, it's early Wednesday afternoon even. So, you know. But this was not the same place that I had delivered down here with the lady that everybody said was cranky. That was a different trailer place. I didn't realize it. Didn't even occur to me. I don't keep track of all the different ones unless I've been to them more than once. I've only been to that one once. I've only been to this one once now, so it's two different places. They seem fine, both places to me. They were really nice here. I had to stand around and wait while they kind of got their shit together, but that was okay. Wasn't a big deal. Sometimes you just have to give people a chance to get their stuff, you know, done the way they need to. You're an idiot, guy. What a fucking idiot. Speed limit's 55 through here. That guy's making bad passes trying to run 65 or higher. I get it, I honestly do, because traffic around here is fucking horrendous. But at the same time, you can't just be doing that shit and not expect to, you know, get yourself a ticket or get into hot water somehow. So, you know, I don't know what to tell people like that. Have a little patience, I guess. Try. I understand it. I don't like traffic either. This has been good today, though. The last time I came through here, it was a nightmare. It was stop and go traffic all the way out here, even onto the interstate or onto the highway. It's not an interstate, it's a highway. So I'm going to go home the same old way that I usually used to run when I ran to Houston, when I ran to the west side of Houston anyway. This one's still trying to, that's still trying to turn me around and put me on that damn pay road. I'm not getting on the pay road. Not freaking doing it. I got 2 GPSs vying for my attention here. I actually trust the Google Maps one because I know this road. Where the other one is trying to send me, I have no idea. But it's probably back to the pay road because it's done everything it could to put me on that pay road to get me here. I wasn't buying that either. I did not get on any pay road to get here. I did not. So yay me, woohoo, woo. Okay, 3.7 miles DS 290. All right. Hopefully I'm getting out of here before the beginning of the middle of the day rush hour exodus from Houston begins. I'm about an hour and a half away from Houston right here, I think. Hour to an hour and a half, depending on traffic. But when I used to take things in here in the morning, I stayed at a motel out here at this intersection. And I would run stuff in, and it took me about an hour and a half to get in the morning rush hour because there was no such thing as a non-rush hour in the mornings. If you got up at 5 o'clock and headed into Houston, you were in rush hour from 5 till 9. That's just how it was. You know, so there was no getting in before the rush hour unless you went in the middle of the night, and that wasn't exactly safe, you know. So, I wouldn't want to go into Houston at 3 in the morning and then, get killed or something because you're in there in some gang turf or something and unwittingly see something. Yeah. No thanks. There's a certain level of common sense and caution that has to go along with these deliveries into metro areas. And I'm relatively savvy, having been, cop and all that. I kind of have a really good sense of what is and isn't right in the suspicious sense, If something doesn't look right to me, I get the hell out of there. I'm not in that business anymore. I don't have to stick around and figure out what it is. I used to do that. That was part of being a cop. I don't do that anymore. I don't get paid to stick around and find out what it is. I just get the hell out. Use my brains and leave. And I try not to ever let my guard down when I'm in a place where I think there might be any kind of, potential threat lurking, carjacking type situation, any of that. I'm pretty alert to all that stuff. I don't put myself in positions like I don't stop and leave the truck running in a public spot where somebody can just walk up and get into it and drive off. Stuff like that. I'm pretty cautious about that. I always lock the truck when I leave it. I never leave it unlocked. Always have my keys in my hand. Always know that I've got them. Stuff like that. I mean, there are a lot of things you can do to kind of protect yourself, from becoming a victim. It's better to just not become one than to recover from being one, And there's no shame in running away. If something looks hinky and it gives you a bad feeling, get the hell out of there. Go away. Get yourself off someplace else where it doesn't feel so hinky and then worry about it later. Just get the hell out. Save yourself. Yeah. 388 there for diesel. Well, I got 145 miles of diesel according to this. Okay. I can get quite a ways up here for 145 miles. That'll get me halfway home almost.
New text message from Mickey Star 32.
You are very welcome. All right, I know the way home from here. I don't need GPS or anything else to tell me that. I bet I could find a few new ways home from here too, with or without the GPS's help. Man, diesel's high along this road. This road is the problem, I think. It's a heavily traveled truck route, so diesel's going to be expensive here. It's kind of the way it works. Kind of the way it works. Buc-ee's. Since when is there a Buc-ee's? Next exit? Okay, I'm going to stop at Buc-ee's. Well, I don't know if I will or not. Yeah, I guess I will. Maybe I can get fuel. Should at least be more reasonable than that. And I can't really get anything good to drink there, but maybe there will be something else peripheral to it where I can get a decent cup of coffee. Buc-ee's doesn't have good coffee. They've got fake instant bullshit machines like everybody else now. But they usually have decent fuel prices, and they don't post their fuel prices. You got to go in and look. But usually when I'm at a Buc-ee's, they usually have a competitive fuel price, let's say, and sometimes they have a downright good fuel price. So we'll go look. If it's not good, I'll just leave. My God, what a cluster. Holy shit. Okay. I'm going to go over here in the truck area. If you're anywhere near the actual store, it's just, as you can tell, really freaking crowded. So I'm going to go on down in here. They have diesel on every pump. That's one of the things I like about Buc-ee's. It's not just one on the ends. How much is it though? $335.9. I can do that. That's not too horrible. I mean, it's more than I've been paying a little bit, but not much. So that's all right. I can do this. I can do this. If I can find my wallet, I can do this. Don't scare yourself, Sue. Like, where's my wallet?